I'm delighted that we now have 21 digital champions. I look forward to working with all of them in 2013, so we can promote the digital agenda together. The mission of a digital champion is tough. A champion needs to work with governments, with companies, NGOs and citizens and show them how to capture the many benefits of broadband, digital skills, e-government and entrepreneurship.
To stimulate all Belgian citizens to live online. And in order to obtain that goal, I've got 3 priorities. The first priority is the digitalization of the education system. The second aspect is to stimulate the economy. And then the third aspect is to get all people the necessary education, because we are still missing a lot of ICT people.
In France, some specific topics, which are mainly education and the way to probably push innovation throughout education, making that universities work more with enterprise.
Champion, I want to make sure that all young women in Europe see all the magical, radiant, perspective-altering possibilities that technology and a career in technology will offer.
Even if Sweden is doing quite well in these things, I think that there's always an opportunity to improve, and definitely you need to work on these things constantly.
Our main focus will be now on services which will improve the seniors' access to the online services, both commercial and public.
E-inclusion and getting the elderly online. So that's the main target for the digital champion in Denmark.
I think I'm getting quite a few ideas from the group today. I think things related to e-health or just other portions of the population that have not been attracted in any way are something I'd like to focus on in the future. Right now I will learn about what the other countries are doing, try to network with as many countries as possible, and I will continue to do what I've been doing, which is to promote digital inclusion.
Champions can involve a range of experts and a range of government departments to open up new opportunities and get more and more Europeans digital.
The digital era is probably the era which facilitates this type of connection between peoples and state.
To succeed needs practical action. Action based on best practice and on the confidence to deliver.
To achieve this goal, we must do 3 things. Make all people understand the benefits of using the internet. All people must acquire the necessary e-skills to use the internet, and everybody must have access. I plan to target all population groups. However, I will pay special attention to the elderly and the disadvantaged.
Better digital services from government for us as citizens means not only are the services incomparably better, but also they save a huge amount of money, and it's absolutely essential in this economic climate that we keep making the business case in order to get government to take the whole issue of digital exclusion seriously.
As in the shoe industry, manufacturers build shoes for children, for elderlies, for sportsmen. The technology needs to adapt to the users. This is going to be one of my focal points in the following years.
We hope to persuade the Dutch people that it's important that you have your e-skills, that you do it safe, and that you can be a worker in a modern society.
If we're going to achieve the goals of the digital agenda, we have to address issues about security and trustworthiness.
Just to have all public spaces in the European Union turned into free Wi-Fi zones. I believe it's possible, and I believe it is very much a project of the 21st century.
I think technology is the fastest way to change the world at the moment, and it's not fair that it's only people with a computing background who get to do that, so I wish to see more diverse people building products and companies.
I think the role has the potential of being very important. It'll depend on how well the Romanian government understands that role, but that's also our role to help them understand it. So I think once they do have the understanding, a good partnership should exist, and I think it'll be a valid move forward.
Taking the best of each country is probably one of the best ways to probably improve yourself.
I'm delighted to facilitate this network of champions, a network that can learn together and develop practical solutions together. So I hope all governments will support their champions. If we are ready to seize digital opportunities, we can build a more inclusive and competitive continent.